Welcome back to Zoning Out, presented by the Comedy Zone.
What's up, everybody?
That's right. Jordan Century, Jonathan Williams, Jason Allen King. Who is not here is Oprah, thankfully.
Yeah. Strong Oprah.
Is this like a
anti-Oprah
podcast thing?
stance.
Like we're down on Oprah? Is that like
We should
like,
be.
Oh, we
Okay.
haven't added anyone to the list recently.
Well,
or
it sure
anything.
sounds like Jordan's
we
gonna-
got Spelunk. Let's go back over it real
Yeah.
quick though.
Okay.
Spelunking.
Paul Platt.
Spelunking. Giraffes.
Giraffes are a no-go. That's right.
That's the only ones I remember. That's a pretty good list. There may be
It's a
other
strong
ones, but
list.
those are Spelunking,
Yeah.
Paul Platt, and Giraffes.
Anti.
And now maybe Oprah.
Anti-Oprah. No, it's not
hear.
maybe. Absolutely.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
okay.
I don't know. We kind of all have to agree to it. I want to hear.
Well,
Why?
Jonathan, do you like Fatphobia?
Okay, this is already an unfair. This is strong. You're straw manning right away. No, I am not a fan of fat phobia.
Okay, then.
Personally,
You sure? Because it's
All right, listen. I said some stuff in 2010.
I mean, well, 2002, who didn't say so? No, I think Oprah popularized Fatphobia, and I bet if I could like really dig into some type of paperwork, I think Weight Watchers paid her
yeah.
to do it.
I wouldn't doubt that at
Yeah.
all.
Well, they loved it because it was like every couple years she would gain weight again, and then she would go back on it.
She would yo-yo
come back
diet.
down. Yeah, that's right.
absolutely. And it was always, she always made such a big spectacle
Yeah.
over weight loss, right? Like she did the whole fat war. Maybe you don't know.
The fat war.
There was a
is
fat
the,
war.
I knew
Fat
you were gonna
war?
talk about
Oh,
that.
this I don't know.
Yeah, she pitted Raleigh and Durham against each other
What?
to see which town. Yeah, to see which town could lose the most weight.
That feels grossly
It was like
inappropriate.
it was in the 90s, right?
It was like 88.
Like when they advertised Snackwells as fat free. Like that's
Oh yeah, there were
was
no
that type
laws
of-
in the 90s.
Yeah.
Zero. It was a wild west.
it was Dunkaroos for
Yeah.
lunch.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Anyway,
Yeah.
but yeah, so that it was in the 90s.
It was 88.
88.
80s.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
88. And so it was like a 30-day challenge to see which town could lose the most weight.
And they picked Raleigh Durham.
They put Raleigh and Durham.
That is, I'm surprised this isn't talked about more.
I kind of agree.
Yeah. I
Which
was
one of you
surprised.
fat fucks could lose more weight?
Exactly.
You southern fatties.
Stupid
You
southern
stupid
piece
southern
of shit.
fat
Exactly.
shits. Wow.
Exactly. And you know they had to be of a certain size because one, who is in shape and watches daytime television? And two,
Shots fired,
Yeah, I don't
baby.
know. All right.
and two,
Okay.
even more importantly, if you only had 10 pounds to lose, you're not going to Oprah to motivate you. Come on, Jonathan.
All right. So Oprah, was she ever that? I don't know how to
Go on, yeah.
I don't know how to talk about any of this because it's like you're saying that she created this thing, but she was never really. I never saw her as. I never thought of Oprah as like, oh, there's a great big fat person. That's how kind of what I want to say about this.
Right,
She's just
right.
like, I'm made of money now. I should be thinner, so she's just trying to make it a thing.
But it
what-
fluctuated all over the place. Right?
Yeah, it fluctuated a lot. She never got like, oh gosh.
I know it's
Yeah, it's
touchy.
hard to say.
No, she never. I think it's reasonable to say she never got to a place where people thought of her as a fat person. Whether or not you should think that way.
And did she ever get
Like,
small enough, to thin enough, that where people were just kind of like, all right, she nailed it. She finally got there.
Yes, but she didn't stay there. Again,
Okay.
she made a whole spectacle over weight loss. There was a famous scene from the Oprah show where she wheeled out all the fat that she lost in the equivalent of like bricks or something.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say she
Wow.
like got the biohazard bags.
Oh, no,
that,
no,
like,
she did that too.
That like did
Jesus,
she get,
really?
She did. Did she?
Yeah,
did she have like lap
showed
band or
like
something?
adipose tissue. No, this was like a separate episode. This is
Okay.
like that's what she's done like
Yeah.
spectacles a couple of times over fat.
Yeah,
loss.
and I know there's going to be sensitivity about this, and I totally get it. You were someone you've talked about this on stage and everything else about how you've had weight loss.
I
How
was
you
on
were-
Weight
about how you
Watchers.
were
Yeah.
a little fat fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, I was on Weight Watchers. Do you know who owns a stake in Weight Watchers? Oprah.
There you go.
Well, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
I would say that I think I've someone who's. I mean, I do a joke about my mom saying I was husky and shit like that, where I was like, oh wait, shit, I'm fat. When did that happen? So I get it. There's definitely sort of body image and things like that I've dealt with. So yeah, you're saying that Oprah not only was she dealing with all this, she made it popular and sort of pushed for it.
Made it popular. I think we don't get shows like The Biggest Loser without Oprah laying the foundation.
So
Okay.
So at that time,
That's
was it not really a thing? I wonder. I don't know if any of us can really answer this, but was it at that time? I wonder, not really a thing to talk about weight loss. Was it not really?
No, it was like
it
popular. Like fat phobia wasn't really a thing, so it was more. You could kind of like speak about it in a more, I guess, disparaging term.
The concept of fat phobia.
The concept. Yeah, it was.
I was like, yeah, I think it was probably.
I guess
the concept.
like,
I know what you're saying.
The concept of body shaming wasn't really a thing, I guess to say, right?
Yeah, it was more about, hey, here, live a healthier life. And I'm just, I'm older than you guys, so I'm remembering in the 80s there was there are a lot of exercise trends started coming out in the 80s.
Yes.
Or even
Aerobics.
early 80s, aerobics and
Yeah.
I mean shit, even jazzercise. And I'm trying to remember of Jack LaLanne. That was even before my time in the 70s. I'm pretty sure Jack LaLanne was just like, here's how you stay fit in your world. And the 80s, that caught on to a bunch of different things. There was, I mean, a lot of different.
all you have to do is cocaine,
I'm
as they learned
actually
in the
gonna-
80s.
Yeah. So it was exercise and living healthy, not fat shaming. Mm-hmm. That's as I remember it. I may be very wrong about that. And you're saying that Oprah, not only did she took that and she went even further with it, saying like being fat's bad.
Yeah, she did. I mean, even beyond like just kind of like outright stating it, and there's like been quotes of like questionable things she said about it.
Yeah.
Just the message of someone at that time you could argue is the most successful woman, at least in the country.
Sure.
Right? And for her to make
As
such
a business person,
as a
let's say.
business person,
Yeah.
as successful as she was, she still had to show that like, oh, this doesn't matter unless I'm skinny.
Right.
Right?
Interesting.
She's just making a show out of that under multiple occasions.
And at no point did anyone go, yeah, you're also the wealthiest woman ever. So you.
Yeah. But that wasn't enough for her.
Yeah, apparently not.
Yeah.
It's like, be rich and fat. Who gives a shit? That should have been the best message of all. Right. Be like, you can be fat just as long as you got
also
$1
be
billion.
rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Then you could just do whatever you want.
It's like the fast, cheap, good pick two thing.
Yeah.
Like the
Yes,
fat,
that's
rich. I don't know, fat, rich, mean. Pick two.
Which she may also.
Yeah, she maybe get
She might have been the triumvirate of that. I don't know if I've ever heard she was mean, but
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. There's something about she. I could see this being like her turning this journey that she had and her goals into something that
Now it's
affected a
everyone.
lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Because
Okay.
even think about how she did the fat war.
Yeah.
Right?
Lay it out.
Fat wars crazy.
So she pitted.
Is that what she called it?
Yes.
Fat war?
Wow. She called it that.
Not. It could have been like weight loss war. It would have even had alliteration, or fitness war, or
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't like
You're
a
right. Weight loss war
weight
is
loss
like
war.
yeah.
No, it's right there.
Yeah.
Fat war.
It could have been like a challenge or something.
Yeah.
Like,
war.
We have to destroy fat.
That-
Yeah.
You see what I'm
At
saying?
one point, I'm sure she was like chubby challenge. She was like, what? I'm sure she kicked it around.
Chubby chess? I don't know. We're trying
not
stuff.
convinced. I'm not convinced. But she like, all right, pit these two towns against each other, gave them 30 days to see who could lose the most weight within these 30 days, right? We don't have any real dietitians for 30 days. We don't have an extended period of time for
she
them to
didn't even
learn
help?
healthy eating habits.
It was just like,
What do you think she was going to do? Yeah.
So what happened is everyone did a bunch of coke.
Wait, do we even know who won?
yeah, we do.
Actually, they did publish. All right, so I forget the woman's name, but she lost about 45 pounds over the course of a
it was
month.
there was one person who.
Oh, so the city
And
of
she's for
Raleigh
sure dead
won.
now.
No, the city of
okay.
Raleigh won, but there was one biggest loser. No pun intended. But yes, there was one woman that lost 45 pounds. That was the most
In
that
30
was
days.
over 30
Yeah,
days.
30 days.
And so she's not well.
That probably
That's
wasn't
not
good.
good.
No,
That's the
and
Lord.
I don't know how big she was, but like that's
In the course
that's
of
a
30
lot.
days.
It doesn't matter. It does. I mean, it does matter.
I think it's actually really hard on your heart and your other organs to lose that
That's
much
a
weight.
lot of weight
that's
to
a
lose.
lot.
As
in
a
30
doctor,
days.
I can say that.
Yeah, because they
As
say at
someone
good
on
pace
Reddit,
is like
as a white man who is on Reddit a lot, I can say that.
because
And
they
a
say a good
podcast.
pace is like a pound a week. about.
Yeah.
That's
right?
kind of like a healthy pace. So 45
Oof.
30 days.
Yeah, that's
is intense.
a lot.
I mean, I'm
Because you see what happens when your constant health professional is Dr. Oz.
yeah.
Jesus.
That's right.
I'm down like I'm down like 20 pounds from like April.
Hell yeah, man.
That's actually a real number, and I'm like, that's how many months is that? You guys do the math. I'm not a math
yeah, but
guy.
that so you're
7.
doing it in a that's healthy.
That's a
Yeah.
healthy way.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. That's kind of amazing. 20. By the way, I'm really
Yeah,
proud of that.
you should be.
But
Yeah,
also
that's awesome.
40. So more than twice what I in 30 days.
Yeah, that can't be good.
That's awful.
Well, let's get a little where are they now on this person. So I'm gonna assume it's underground.
Yeah.
But
And Oprah doesn't worry about
we're
that
letting
shit.
that fly.
She's got,
I just said.
Oh, no. I think you're right.
yeah, I mean I said like losing that much weight is hard on your organs. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know.
So what do you think would have made it worth it? What prize do you think either this one woman or the city of Raleigh winning?
What do you mean worth it? Like
Worth being
Like money or
worth
modeling
their,
contract?
the toll, possibly of losing
Yeah.
that much weight, worth the exploitation,
worth the
of
exploitation?
making this TV show for Oprah.
Okay. I mean,
because it doesn't sound like she framed it in a way that was healthy.
right.
She framed it in a way, like you said,
Especially
she made
if
us,
there was no
She
guidance.
made us fat phobic.
It was just like
Right.
make the
Now-
weight
now
go away
I'll-
however you want.
Exactly. There wasn't really any guidance. I will say to her credit, I don't think she was being like inflammatory on purpose.
Yeah. I'm
I
sure.
don't-
Oh, I
you know what I
doubt
mean?
it.
Like
Yeah,
that. It wasn't like that, but it was definitely
Although
I know it's a different time.
Yes.
So I will
That-
concede
it
that.
was a different time. Yeah.
now that would be deeply inflamed. There's no way you could do that by accident.
No. Just the idea of like fat is bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we maybe have swung a little too hard the other way a little bit on the idea of like, oh, if you're fat, it's fine, as opposed to if you're unhealthy for your body type
Yeah,
and size.
I think there's
so much nuance.
What we've discussed, I think scientists probably have known this forever, but what we as a culture have discovered is that there's just so much more to it.
right.
Yeah.
There's like
Yes.
there's DNA. There's
Yeah, you can't just use size alone as a
right.
determiner for
Yeah,
health.
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It doesn't sound like this is maybe, I don't know, it's a different conversation, but this is someone who's got great wealth and power, who's just chosen, I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
Without having anyone to be held accountable to ask questions for.
Yeah.
There wasn't, no one stepped in and went, hey, what you're doing might be construed as inappropriate and dangerous.
Right.
And all these things. She was just the Michael Jackson syndrome, where it's like just people around you just say yes all the time.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
And then you do it to a point that kills you.
Yeah, but to like Jonathan's earlier point, right? Like we didn't really have an idea or a concept of what fat phobia is. And I think that even goes to Oprah. I don't think she really realized what she was doing.
Yeah.
I still argue she birthed it.
Yeah.
I think this does lay the groundwork for what fat phobia became. And I think
Yeah.
the shame that came around it is based on a lot of the things that she did.
Wow.
Trying to think if there anyone else in the 90s.
I mean, that's a big accusation. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just like that's.
Well, I was
not
about
wrong.
to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Oprah.
I guess that the amount of influence that you're saying with a lot of confidence, which is fine, but the amount of influence that you're granting to that is significant.
Yeah.
So
because even today, or not today, like right this second, but as of like last year, whatever, I think Oprah was talking about how she's taking Ozempic, but she still hasn't learned her lesson.
What do you think about Serena Williams?
That's my
what's
gosh.
what's happening with
So she's
Serena?
taking Ozempic.
She not only is she taking
Go
Ozempic,
ahead.
she is their
Spokesperson.
poster child. She
Really?
is. There's a commercial where she talks about doing it, and I gotta say, the way she pitches it, I'm like, okay, Serena. Like
Interesting.
just-
Are you?
I'm not
what's the
saying
fear-
I'm right.
what's
I'm
the
saying,
fear
I'm
of-
saying it's a good commercial. Is what I'm saying.
This is what
What's the
Oprah
fear?
did.
What's the fear of Ozempic for the person who maybe doesn't need it?
Well, I think for Jordan, he's just mad because he had to do it for real.
That is part of it. That is part. I earned mine. So yes, I'm with you. But the other part is Ozempic is not made for weight loss. It's like a diabetic drug or something like that.
Right.
And people are taking it from people that actually need the drug for its intended purposes. You're driving the prices up. You still aren't learning sustainable, healthy habits.
That's right.
Damn it, Oprah. Will you stop?
Well, no. It's like a cereal commercial. It's part of this balanced breakfast.
Not
it's part of this balanced lifestyle.
They are shooting up, Jonathan.
They're shooting up weight loss.
Well, I don't know. But what do you?
Okay,
What do
people
you really
who
think?
people who take Ozempic, lot lizards. What's the difference?
100 million things.
Wow, that
I'm
is.
playing. All right, I'm playing.
All right. No. Okay. But so I.
Before you ask, can I jump in one more thing?
Yes.
Because actually, I asked y'all a question y'all didn't answer.
Okay.
I asked you, what do you think these people got?
Oh,
And the
the
answer
towns.
is nothing.
Nothing. Just absolutely
there was
zero
nothing.
things. No money.
No, they didn't win any money. There was no prize. This was it.
She just got to say who won.
Exploited them.
Wow. That's kind of
dirty.
Yeah.
Well, it goes back to that fundamental truth that I think a lot of people are finally coming around to, which is
Oprah's a terrible person.
well, that's not what I'm saying. But
I got more.
there's no such thing. There's no such thing as an ethical billionaire.
Yeah, man. I'm
all
coming
gotta-
around to that big time.
Yeah, they all got it.
Yeah.
Here's the way.
Billie Eilish's shit was awesome.
Oh my God, I am in
fucking
love
great.
with what she did.
Yeah.
But here's how you become a billionaire. A, you ruthlessly exploit people all the way to the top, or B, you inherit it. That's it. That's what, that's as far as I know. I'm not a fucking economist. I don't know, but there's no good way. There's no good way to get there from all accounts that I've ever heard.
I agree.
Go ahead.
I would say I would even add to that, not even just money, any high power position as well. Whatever the climb is, there's no way you climb that far up and didn't step on
some of
anybody.
those steps are next.
Children. Oh.
Yeah. I mean, I look at performers and things like that, and I wonder sometimes. I mean, Taylor Swift comes to mind. I know she's
a literal billionaire.
Billionaire who, I don't know. I want to be a little bit of devil's advocate about that, but I don't know if I believe in my devil's advocate stance. You know what I mean?
Listen, there could be exceptions. There could be people who somehow did, but it just seems like if so, that is one in a one. That's one person.
The Billie Eilish thing to me was was exceptional.
Do you see this, Jordan?
Yeah. Did you hear about this?
I didn't.
Yeah. So Billie Eilish, the way she did it was also badass. She was she received some fucking award. I don't know what it was, but it was for the Wall Street Journal. They gave out whatever the fuck awards.
Oh.
Icon, who.
Okay. Right.
Everything has dumb awards now.
Sure.
So she was receiving some kind of award, and she was there, and the people there, Mark Zuckerberg was there. It was a room full of 100 millionaires and up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she got up there, and she, I'm not sure. I don't even think she mentioned, actually. She didn't, I don't think, even mention what she did, which is she gave away a quarter of her wealth, a quarter of her net worth to various causes recently. And so it was $11 million.
Yeah.
I think it was 22 for some reason. Am I wrong?
I think you're wrong, but
Okay.
but whatever.
You
know. And she got up there without mentioning that. She said, "Thank you for the award," blah blah blah. And she said, and I kind of looked like there was a moment where she didn't maybe even know she was going to say it.
Yeah.
But she goes, "If you're a billionaire, why are you a billionaire?"
Yeah.
She goes, "No hate," but my favorite sentence of 2025.
Yeah.
"No hate, but give your money away, shorties." Which was it's a small thing, but it's not.
It's not.
She said that publicly in front of billionaires. It got lots of news coverage.
I feel like we've literally said that on this podcast.
Yeah.
I think you've said that on this podcast. Why are you a billionaire?
You don't need it. You don't even, you could, if you have $1 billion, all right, and you give away 90% of your wealth, you have $100 million.
Right. Yeah.
Fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
I'm with you, man. We used to, I've heard this before, how much money is too much money.
Right.
It's like it's $1 billion.
I think $1 billion is I think it might even be lower.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's certainly not higher than $1 billion.
Yeah, it's like how much is just too much money, and it's like but there's no fucking reason for anybody to have that much money.
Yeah.
Nope.
And I know there's even people in my family and stuff where it's like it's capitalism and it's a thing. It's like you've earned blah blah blah, and it's like. And I'm not an anti-capitalist kind of person. I'm not saying I am. I know. I knew we were gonna have this, but I'm also to the point where it's like the NFL has salary caps,
Right.
to keep it competitive, right? Have you ever heard of the I believe it's called the 25 universe 25? It was a study that a guy did. I'm gonna fucking ruin this, but guy basically I think they took like 100 rats. I'll make it quick. 100 rats, and they supplied them.
You shouldn't call football players rats.
They supplied them with everything the rats could possibly need in their society. They had this like particular place. They had all the food they could eat,
all the
safety,
cheese, all the whatever,
everything they could possibly want. Okay. And within I think it was like a month or so, things started to break down. There was like groups that would just go to the side. They called them the beautiful ones. I saw this shit on TikTok. I don't fucking know if it's real, but it's like those ones where they just cleaned themselves and they were well groomed or whatever, and eventually they just died. Yeah, the whole group completely died. It was like it's from the Matrix. Remember they were like, yeah, remember the one scene? They were like, we created a perfect environment, but the human mind wouldn't accept it.
Oh, I've forgotten that.
The Universe 25 it manifested that in real time. It was like within 3 months, all the rats were dead. They had everything they could have possibly wanted, but it took away purpose.
Yeah,
right.
And to me, billionaires and all these people, that's what we're creating.
It's a mental illness.
I really
I'm
not
think
opposed
so.
to that idea.
I think or the root of a mental, like if you someone put it like really beautifully on some bullshit like Twitter
podcast with a couple of guys on
probably
it?
But really put it really beautifully and they were just like being a billionaire is just an endless series of your own preferences.
Yeah.
That's no way to live.
Yeah, man. Mm-hmm. That's right. Yeah. Oh, what's the other one? And we may have brought this up 100 times. It's like, character and fuck, I'm going to ruin this. It's a beautiful thing. It's like character and an easy life cannot coexist. It's like one exists in spite of the other, right? You cannot have character in an easy life. You cannot have an balance, you cannot have an easy life and character.
Yeah, that's fair. I do think there's got to be a balance, right? Where it's just like you have the right amount of money to where you do not have to be panicking about money every day like most of us do. And yet you can still be hungry. There's got to be a way to do that because I don't believe in, or at least I don't like. I hope that I'm wrong. That there's not like no way to be okay and a good person. You know what I mean? Like there's got to be a way to be able to take care of yourself and your family and even maybe a couple generations out or whatever. And not be
generational wealth. I don't think is necessarily what we're talking about.
I was going to say I think there is a way to do it. Yeah. I think what you have to do is you have to follow the Kanye method. What you have to do is you amass a bunch of money and you ruin it. By the way. And you earn it back.
Yeah.
You ruin it
over
again.
And over and over.
That's just it. You put yourself in a cycle where you have to humble yourself every 3 years.
Just slowly flush yourself down the toilet. Just slowly.
Well,
you'll go back up a little bit. Go back up a little bit and maybe you'll clog it up. You'll overflow.
Yeah.
This metaphor is going wild. But
yeah.
I actually think it's passion. I think passion is the answer. So I don't care how because I think passion sort of gets in the way of an easy life, right? When you're passionate about something, it's like you always will strive to. You're
always going to be hungry.
You're always going to be hungry for that. And I think that to me, that's a little bit of it. Like anytime I see someone, I actually just
you can still have the money in your sort of way of thinking. You still have however much money. But as long as you're still hungry and you still, if you're Billie Eilish and you still give a shit about people, or if you're an artist, which she also is. And that's kind of what you're saying.
Exactly. I think that's the
yeah.
thing. And it goes. I'm cheating a little bit, but it goes back to that Universe 25, where it's like you have to have some purpose, some reason for life.
What is? I don't think
it's this very well known experiment. Apparently,
don't say it like I should know.
I didn't, but it was like the article I read was.
Oh, is that the rat thing?
The rat thing.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Where it was the minute you take away someone's purpose.
Yeah.
Or responsibility, right?
Right.
I think those could be sort of those two things could be very similar. That then diminished like the whole society, so no one had to do anything to survive anymore.
Right.
And I think that's there's something to be said about like I don't know Rome and things like that, where things became so good that they became much more vulnerable to other things, right? And I there's got to be a correlation to me to those things, and I will stand by that. Passion might be the thing. Passionate about
I get that.
I think, and that could mean it doesn't have to be an artist. It could be.
Oh, sure. Yeah,
it
yeah.
could
totally.
be anything. I even think politics you can be passionate about politics and governing.
Yeah,
and not in a gross way.
You can also be passionate about giving your money away.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
philanthropy is a huge thing.
That's
Jeff
Bezos' wife. Because she's like
right.
her goal is to get rid of all her money.
Yeah.
And I saw the
Also, that's a funny goal because that doesn't sound. It's not hard.
Well, you know what? Actually, with that amount of money, it is. It's hard to lose all that money.
Okay. I'll say this. It's hard to do it responsibly.
Have you ever seen the movie
Brewster's
Millions? Have you guys ever seen that?
That's right.
That's actually a really good movie.
There is a line where it's hard to get rid of your money. Genuinely hard.
Yeah. You guys know I'm terrible with names. Brewster's Millions was with stand-up comedian.
Was it Richard Pryor?
Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
And I think the concept of the movie was you have to spend like $10 million in a day or something like that.
It was like he because he was poor or whatever, and then this guy Brewster,
he had to. They were like, "I'll give you $10 million if you can
spend $100 million."
$100 million in a day. And like it's a really it was a fascinating sort of thing. So anyway, that's not as. Today it'd probably be easier.
Zoran Mamdani, baby.
Shout to Zoran.
Yeah, hey, that's good. That's exciting.
I am thrilled.
I'm
that.
as excited about that as I have been of people melting down as if New York City is going to become a Muslim.
Oh my God, dude! It's like this is some January 2002 level Islamophobia.
Yeah.
It is cartoonish.
Yeah.
It is also cartoons. They're doing like there's Zoran Mamdani is the airplane, and then like America is the like shit like that.
It's wild.
It's just like, man, this is old school. This is we're reaching back.
We are the dumbest nation. I can't even pull back from that anymore. We're full of dumb fucking people in this country.
Yeah.
Wildly stupid people. I do dumb shit all the time. I'm not even saying I'm outside of my own criticism. Oh. We're fucking idiots, man. Yeah. I hate it so much.
It's pretty wild.
Yeah. Really? You guys think the mayor suddenly is going to make the whole place a fucking what?
And it's like Sharia law. It's like that. There's pictures of that guy holding a trans flag. What are you talking about, Sharia law?
Yeah, that's right. They don't even. Just stupid.
I saw a video of this guy. It's a Jewish guy, and he was responding to a video of another Jewish person being like, "How am I supposed to walk around in this city now?" And he was like, "As a Jew, right leg, left leg, right leg." And then he's like walking through this Palestinian neighborhood, like saying hi to everybody. And he's like, "I'm Jewish, hi," like know. And it's like fine. It's just like shut up, shut the fuck up. And all the people saying they're gonna leave, it's just like. Go ahead.
Yeah. What's the problem?
Yeah, it sounds like if that makes you want to leave New York, maybe you should. Maybe you're not really welcome there.
Any other thoughts on Oprah?
Listen, we're
give away your money,
time.
shorty.
I'll say this one thing, and then we're done with the Oprah. And Would You Rather is going to be a bonus clip. All right, check it out.
Or we cut out some of the shit I said.
Well, all right, we can look at it. The most famous clip from the Oprah show is probably the "You Get a Car."
You get a car.
You get a car.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Right.
What's
the car, Jason?
Oh shit! I don't know.
Is it a Nissan Altima?
No.
I have no idea.
Exactly.
We never
The
learned.
company that donated that car, you have no idea.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oprah gets all that credit.
wait. Do you mean we have no idea because they didn't draw attention to it, or it was like actually it wasn't a secret, right?
I doubt
You're
it was
just saying
a
it's
secret.
bad publicity, like bad.
It was
PR.
more for Oprah than it was the car.
Yeah,
company.
because you cannot tell me what that car
Yeah,
is.
I couldn't begin to tell.
Wow. I'm sure somebody knows.
I think
but
it was-
that's
oh,
Oh,
why.
but
you
I
can
think it
Google
was-
it and find
well,
it. It's
I
not
also-
hard to find out, but nobody knows off the top
I'm not
of
going
their
to
head.
say in her defense exactly, but I think she did it multiple times. So it was like different
Really?
cars.
I've only seen it once, but
I could be wrong, but
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, name any of them then.
I'm just gonna say Honda Accord, and I'm probably right.
I don't think so.
If she did it multiple times, I can almost guarantee.
We can look it up later. I do want to say it's a Pontiac. I think it was
no.
Pontiac that gave away the cars. But
No.
that's my point, man. You don't know that. You just know Oprah did.
Are they still in business?
Oprah's-
I don't know.
think so.
I don't think they
I don't
are
think
either,
so.
actually.
All right. Check it out.
Would you rather?
In light of Kanye apologizing for his transgressions against, I mean, he
Everyone?
I
everybody.
would say it's
Most-
everybody.
But as of this point, the Jewish community.
Yeah, that's been his big one lately.
I came up with, Blair and I came up with an interesting would you rather.
Oh.
Would you rather lose your favorite artist's catalog post controversial event if it would prevent that controversial event from happening?
Ooh. Interesting.
How controversial are we talking?
Well, so that's what makes it interesting, right?
Yeah.
Because in the case of somebody like Kanye,
Yeah.
you got multiple points you could pick.
All right. Let's. All right. I'll go and I might get what? How do you phrase it usually? This
Am I
might
gonna
get me
get in trouble
This
for
might get me in
for
trouble.
saying this.
Yeah.
How much? And this is a question. It's not all the way a statement. It's a question. It's a thought. How much damage has he caused, really?
Kanye?
You know what I mean?
No, I'm with you on that one. So, for example, for
I
Kanye,
might. The answer might be a lot, but I'm just thinking right now. I don't know.
Certainly outrage.
Yeah.
But
Like-
damage?
Like how many? I want to say how far has his anti-Semitism spread? You know what I mean? like how much of it that we have? How much of it came from him? How influential is his hate? I
Yeah.
don't know. His music is incredibly influential. Is his hate that? I don't know.
well, he has a song called "Hail Hitler."
no,
I know-
does he
yeah,
really?
yes, it's
Cheese and
recent.
rice, guys.
Well,
Come on.
but kind of my point of that is like, yeah, how many people are bumping that? You know what I mean?
It did get good reviews.
It did?
Yeah,
From
some
who?
people say.
Well, I mean, but I mean,
What?
What did Pitchfork say?
That's wild. What?
So
What a fucking idiot.
yeah, truly, but also a genius, which is the problem.
yeah,
I have no problem throwing him under the bus. I could give a shit
absolutely,
about his music,
but it's just also a fact that he is one of the greatest musical artists on the planet, in my opinion. But
yeah, it's got to be specific to your opinion. And that's not exactly, it's for anything.
true. But
Yeah.
I mean, even on a producer level, it'd be very hard to argue that he's not one of the best.
Yeah, from
Yeah.
that.
But anyway,
from that genre.
But that's what makes the Kanye example in particular. If you go with him, so
Yeah.
because his first like real controversial event, I would say, is the Taylor Swift thing, right?
No, George Bush doesn't care about black people.
Oh, we can't
Remember that?
You would count that?
Yeah, that was big, man.
Yeah, but that's
I guess
like-
I don't
but
see
we
it as
all kind of
controversy
agreed.
because I agree with him.
Okay, fair.
But I mean, all right, fine, we'll roll with
Fair
that.
enough, but
I
that
knew
was
you were gonna
that
say
was
that.
We'll roll
there
with
was
that.
a lot. That was at the time when you could, the Dixie Chicks got canceled.
That's true. All right, fair. All right.
They got for real canceled.
They did, though. Yeah,
That
they felt
doesn't
it.
happen much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like the early days of like,
Yeah.
you don't say bad things about our president.
Right.
And then things kept getting worse.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And now it's like, I'm pretty sure it's illegal to say mean things about me.
Also, by the way, they were a country artist.
yeah.
Or, you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
They
No,
were
it's
country
different ballgame.
artists.
Yeah.
It's a different ballgame.
So they
for sure.
got,
Even Zach Bryan is getting screamed at for a clip of a song where he mentions ice. Country music
Yeah,
world's
right,
losing
yeah.
their minds.
Okay, fine. So, all right, we say so. If you stop that one, that means you only get college dropout.
Yeah.
If you stop at the Taylor
Or
Swift
I think
thing,
I think you might have late registration.
Late
by
registration
then.
was in
Maybe.
there?
It'd be close. Yeah.
okay, all right. So maybe the first two albums. If you stop at Taylor Swift, you never get My Beautiful Dark
Oof.
Twisted Fantasy.
I'm not. It's Taylor Swift. Who gives a shit? We
So
don't
we're
stop
gonna
there.
keep rolling.
We don't stop there. She's fine. She'll be all right.
Okay, next one. I think slavery was a choice.
Okay, there. Now we're getting, and we already have My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
We've already got. Yeah, we got that one
To
already.
me, that is the main milestone for me. I'm not saying
Yeah.
it's brilliant.
This is where the trade-off starts to get kinda tricky.
But that's where, I mean, if we're stopping, I'm letting Taylor Swift ride. I can live. She's look. Oh, it really hurt her career. She's doing fine.
Okay, yeah, we're still
I
rolling
follow.
there.
I couldn't quite. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, what damage did that really do to her?
Yeah.
I think it's probably lifted her up to be.
Yeah, if anything.
Oh yeah,
if
100% did.
If
Yeah.
anything,
100%
got a
did.
lot of people on her side who probably wouldn't have been on her side yet.
So all right, so slavery was a choice, but I like the Ye album, so I'm still in. Jonathan, you still rolling with me?
Slavery was a choice. That's a big one. And also,
pretty
like,
big.
it's different for you to kind of be like, I'll let it slide, and me to be like, I'll let it slide. Like, I don't really make the call on. However, for the sake of this exercise,
They're gonna cut that out when they run this
for the
clip.
sake of this exercise,
not us.
For this-
when he gets canceled.
for the sake
they're
of
only
this
gonna
exercise,
start
with
it
Jordan
now.
having said it first, and
Okay.
me using that as permission, which is not good logic.
And now it's
not.
gonna, the clip will start now.
Okay, fine.
Well, just let's. I think probably. Jesus is still on the table though.
No. That was Yeezus happened before that.
Yeezus already.
Yeah,
happened.
we got Yeezus already.
When did that happen?
Yay,
When
around the Yay album.
So what? So that was after Pablo.
Yeah, that was after Pablo too.
I think I might-
wait, I forgot about that. So that was when he was on stage ranting about Jay-Z was going to send like hitmen or whatever to kill him. That's when those
Did he
random
have
streams
Red
of
Hat?
conscious.
Was he
No,
Red
the
Hat
Red
by
Hat
then?
hadn't happened yet. Oh, I forgot about the Red Hat.
Actually,
too.
the Red Hat
man.
did happen before.
Red Hat did happen
before.
Oh man,
Life
we
of
got a
Pablo.
lot. Yeah, all right, never mind. There's a lot going on.
There's
Dude.
a lot, man.
Wow.
No, he was like, I thought he was done then.
All right, we gotta speed this up because Jason.
No, I'm totally fine with us doing this.
Okay.
I'm just me and the audience are just kind of like this is still
Okay.
a fun
Bonus
going
clip.
on. Yeah,
all right,
we're good.
so
we're
if
good.
all right, I want to keep St. Pablo, so we're keeping the Red Hat.
Okay.
You still okay? Slavery was a choice, but I like the Ye album, so I'm still in.
I think I might be out. That might be where I'm out. But
That's where
let's
you're
keep talking though.
Okay.
Let's keep talking.
It's a good
though.
choice, John.
Yeah.
It's a good choice.
Okay,
It's just like
So-
slavery is a bad choice.
Yeah.
so all right, so we're past the ranting on stage, we're past the Red Hat, slavery was a choice. Now I think we get to the anti-Semitism, and now we're getting into like the Vultures albums. I think.
Okay. I barely even know.
That's what I'm
those,
saying.
to be honest.
I'm good now.
Yeah.
So I
can live without
now
Donda. I
we
like
can cut it.
Donda, but I can live without Donda.
I think that was even after Donda. I think you still get Donda too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
think
but
you still get Donda.
I'm pulling back. I'm stopped. Slavery is a choice. That's where I cut it.
Yeah, that's where you cut it? Okay. All right. Now I went through that line.
So what's my last album then? Pablo?
Yes.
I can work with that. I can
Yes.
work with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now I only went through that exercise because you said Kanye. Now I might get in trouble for saying this. When I came up with this, would you rather? The first artist that popped in my mind. No, Chris Brown.
Chris Brown. Oh, Jesus.
boy.
All right,
Yeah.
that one's not hard for me.
Yeah.
I can, but that's also because I'm not like a huge like I haven't really divin into his it's not divin into his catalog, so I don't really have that much of a connection with him. So I'm gonna go ahead and say like the hitting was probably a good cutoff for me.
Okay.
I'll
The
stop
first
there.
one, the first round
Wait,
of
was
him.
was there more?
Pretty sure there was. I thought.
Okay. So
Also, you don't fuck with Rihanna.
okay.
I love
listen.
Rihanna.
I think that there was only that, but he did have like he was stalking one of his other
Just low key stalking.
Yeah, I don't think he ever physically assaulted anyone again after that. But yeah, there was like stalking.
just some chill ass.
He
stalking.
got in legal trouble beyond that. Like there was a
Yeah,
few
sure.
things. The Rihanna one was like the big thing.
Yeah, that's hitting.
Yeah.
So where? Okay, so it's easy for me.
I respect that.
Okay.
And that was a responsible answer.
Okay.
I'm not stopping anything, dude. Chris Brown, all of his music is amazing. I'm not stopping anything.
I'm staying on mic.
He made so much great work after that.
Oh, buddy. I don't know. But this is I also
You haven't heard Heartbreak?
I
on the Full
also
Moon.
am not working from the same position you are.
Yeah.
In that I don't really give a shit about Chris Brown because I haven't really engaged with Chris Brown. But no, I can't. I just don't think I could go there.
I understand. I think I would say even because if you cut it off after the Rihanna thing, that means you only get his first 2 albums. Mm-hmm. I think even with that happening, with the body of work that he has amassed since then, I think he's still a bigger artist now than he would have been if we would have stopped him at 2 albums and he never had the controversy.
Okay. I mean, it's very easy answer for me.
I know.
We're in different spots.
I understand.
Do we? How well?
I don't condone what happened. By the way,
that's good to clarify. Just in case you were wondering. If only we knew Michael Jackson's timeline.
Yeah.
Then we could get into that. But
he was proved innocent in the court of law.
That is technically true.
All right, so
Jason, who's your artist?
I got one.
We can expand. This could have been an actor or anything too. We can just have to do music.
Oh yeah, I got one.
Okay.
What if we did Harvey Weinstein?
Oh. Okay.
I don't.
I got him up through 2022.
I don't want to do this at all. Just for the record, just no. He can fuck all his movies. All right. Man, there's some good movies in there.
Yeah, he produced the Scream movies.
Sure, I am certain that I have.
I started looking them up, and I was like, well, I ain't playing this game. I ain't playing this.
That'll ruin.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I don't know who else is there.
I'm not trading in Scream.
What a monster.
Scream.
The guy's a fucking monster.
For the hundreds, if not thousands, of things that he did.
Yeah, but then think about all the people that would have been out of work if Scream didn't happen.
No,
that's a popular franchise.
Yeah, man. Think about all the people who would have been who will be out of work if ICE shuts down.
Oh, those are 2 different things.
I know, but you get my point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot. All of Miramax films for the 80s and 90s. No.
Good Will Hunting and everything.
Yeah, it's bad. It's not good, guys. I started looking at the movies. I was like, "Ooh, this is a bad idea. I shouldn't even bring this up." And then I did it. I felt terrible about it.
We got anybody else off the top of our head other than Michael Jackson?
How about Mel Gibson?
Yeah, up until
he was an anti-Semitic piece of shit.
Actually, just up until the movie The Passion of the Christ.
Yeah.
That's enough for me right there.
Yeah.
It didn't even have to be all the other shit.
Yeah.
Like calling that one cop lady sugar tits or whatever.
Yeah. By the way, I don't want to talk about it. I'm not even sure why I was bringing it up, but anyway.
Because of the context of the conversation.
Yeah, because that guy sucks.
Yeah, he sucks a lot.
He's terrible.
Braveheart.
It's a pretty great movie.
It's fine.
Is it? It's fucking great.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
It's pretty epic. As far as epic film,
all I can say is it's
epic.
not a movie that it's a movie that I loved when I was 12 and that I don't think about at all anymore. It's like Gladiator to me.
It's a much better movie than Gladiator. Significantly better and more epic, I think.
Believe that may be true.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's just how little.
I also like Gladiator, but yeah, it's a much bigger.
That's how
movie.
little it stuck with me.
Interesting.
Over the years.
It might have been generational too.
Possibly.
It's certainly it's a pretty great movie.
Although all of my friends were like, Braveheart, Gladiator, those are the movies. And I agreed. And I've just kind of am not there anymore.
Do you guys know the movie at all? Because I just learned one of the guys in the movies, one of the older guys or whatever in the movies, was so young, and it breaks my fucking heart.
What do you mean?
Because one of the guys, in one of what's his name, William Wallace's core guys or whatever.
Right.
One of the older guys, gray haired guy, whatever, is not as old as you think he is, and I was.
Why is that sad to you?
Because I'm older than he was in that movie.
Gotcha.
It's like, what the fuck?
Gotcha.
Jeez,
some people
Christ.
gray early.
And they also grade
they
early
grade him
in 1100 AD or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain that they had to doctor him up, but I was just kind of like, come on, man.
What I'm saying is people died when they were 22.
Oh, yeah.
Of old age.
Of course. Yes, absolutely. Anyway. That's a great would you rather. I don't have anyone else that I don't know, man.
I'm trying to think of anyone really beyond Michael Jackson's the obvious one, but we don't have a timeline on that.
I think it's hard to pick one that makes for a good conversation because a
Kanye's
lot of people
a good one,
the controversy came out after their prime.
Yeah,
Ellen. Like, what has Ellen really done since that whole thing happened?
What about Louis?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. For me, it's done. It's done.
Yeah.
And it's not that hard too because he had so much good stuff
before.
Prior to that.
Yeah.
Well.
By the way, did you guys see
I
him
guess
on
we're
Theo?
talking about when we found out. So if we're talking about when things actually occurred.
We're
that's
talking about
interesting.
when found out, that's no problem. That's
He did a thing on Theo Von's show recently that if you guys haven't seen it, check it out. It's a really fascinating thing where I think he's finally understanding the impact.
Just now.
Yeah.
Jesus
I never really appreciated his apology.
He handled it as poorly as a person could possibly.
So he's like writing books now or whatever, and he's talking about how he's like, I've ruined my life 3 different times, and it's sort of been like documented on how like this has happened or whatever. And he's like, yeah, if I could just like continue to write novels, just do this and not tour anymore, he's like, I would do this. Like
maybe just do that.
So maybe
I would encourage him to do that and also not write novels.
Again, I mean, listen, man. I don't have much in the way of sympathy for shit, but I do think there are second chances, and it may not apply to him, but I guess my point is a little bit is like, has there been something in him that's like clicked where it's like, yeah, I've made some really major heinous mistakes, and I don't know. I haven't watched the whole interview, but it made me want to watch the interview.
I think I'm not going to say it's always enough, but I think there is always value in people owning their mistakes.
Yeah.
Even if it's 20 years after the fact, there's still value in it.
Yeah.
Now, whether that absolves them is another question, and I'd say for someone like him, no. Just given the extent.
Yeah,
but if he came out with an actual apology, an actual everything clearly, and said, I'm going to give away half of my net worth to whatever, and I'm going to be part of the solution.
He didn't. I would say he did not suffer, and I'm not going to be an apologist for him or whatever.
Of course he did.
But I will say, just tonally, it felt different from anything that I've heard him say or talk about it since.
Yeah.
And it may not even have been about that, but it may have been like where he's at in his life and like huge mistakes he's made. It was like I was like, okay.
I think there's always value.
Makes me want to like kind of listen to the full interview. Like it was like 5 minutes or whatever. But anyway, just for what it's worth.
Yeah. I started watching Parks and Rec, going back through it. I watched a couple seasons back in the day, but
You never watched the full?
I never watched the full thing.
Holy
so I'm
shit,
on like
that's
season
great.
3 now.
Dude, it's one of my favorite TV shows of all time.
It's really great, man. It's really great. And it is sad to watch the brief little arc
with Louis,
Leslie, and Dave, Officer Dave.
Yeah,
because it reminded me, because I've written him off so much and just haven't paid attention to anything he's done. Because I'm just not interested anymore.
Sure, yeah.
But it was weird to watch that and be like, God, he is so charming. Shit.
yeah, he's very. He's very
it's
good.
just a reminder that I was just like, man.
She did WTF with Mark Maron, and she talks about how wonderful it was to have Louis on there, and he's this wonderful, like, great guy, and on and on and on. She's just like, there's just everything about this guy is nice and whatever, and you're like, fuck, this guy's got this other thing.
He had everybody.
Yeah, everybody fooled.
Yeah,
everybody. I mean, I
apparently it was an open secret actually for a bit. But
is that right? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of people kind of turned a blind eye apparently. Anyway,
anywho,
fun stuff.
Well, everybody.
I was on board with anywho for that moment.
Does anyone want to promote their upcoming shows before we get out of here?
Yeah,
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make this quick. I'm doing a carnival and I'm going to Jamaica to fly there to get on the boat, and I got to drive. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
So if for some reason I'm never on this podcast again, you guys are awesome, because it's gonna be dangerous. I don't know. It's gonna. There's a lot about that. I've got some anxiety about,
especially now.
Yeah. There's a lot of layers to why it's gonna be tough. But I'll be on the Carnival Paradise Thursday, 13th through 16th.
Hey,
hell yeah. This Thursday I'll be at, is it the Hop and Vine is where I'm going to be. Skylar Shock's show.
That's great. I love that.
Nice.
I love that place. That's great.
Be a lot of fun.
And Davidson, North Carolina. If you guys haven't been, it's a great little wine bar.
This Thursday the 13th. On Friday, November 14th, I will be graciously.
Go on. This is a big deal.
I have graciously agreed to host the Laugh at Lenny show.
Yeah.
That's right.
After having been promised the October headlining spot and that been, taken away from me. And then, being promised a vague future December show that doesn't have a date yet. I am humbling myself in the meantime to host a show that will be, to add insult to injury, headlined by my friend Jordan Century.
We're fighting time here, guys.
Just doing the thing that I was promised as I introduce him. And so I'm going to be doing that.
I don't know why it adds insult. I didn't do it.
You didn't do it?
No, it's just the fact that I was supposed to have it already.
Mm-hmm. And I feel better about it on a daily basis now.
And honestly, again, this is why you guys subscribe to the YouTube, because look at his face. Look at it.
Look at him. He's so happy to be saying all that shit.
It felt great.
But I'm excited for
Laugh
at
be
Lenny.
Fun. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Jordan is headlining. It's
going to be
well deserved.
Thank you.
Skylar Shock also is on there.
Also on that show.
Who's producing the Hop and Vine show, and some other people who
we got New Edition, Randall Moore.
Yeah, Randall Moore is going to be on there.
We got
Sean
Kett.
Sean Kett.
Mm-hmm. Who did you say?
Said Leah Lynn, right?
Leah Lynn is on there. Absolutely love. If you guys don't know Leah Lynn, she's fantastic.
I have to intro all these people?
Yeah, man. It's going to be great. Last time we were there was a great show. Laugh at Lenny was a thing for years. They took a bit of a hiatus, and I'm working with John Alice sort of behind the scenes to keep it going. And we had Steve Hofstetter last month. We got Jordan Century this month, and a mercurial date in December, Jonathan Williams. And we're going to have some great people on there. I Todd Riley's going to end up doing shows on there. It's a very, very long list. So
I'm in good company.
I do want to plug, just in case, our schedule's not always, we don't get it done every week. So I just want to, next week, the 19th, Wednesday, I'll be doing the Gruff Goat comedy show in Wilmington, North Carolina, headlining that.
Hey.
And then that Friday, the 21st, the Jacksonville Playhouse in Jacksonville, North Carolina, headlining that show as well. So
awesome.
Nice.
Got stuff. Finally got stuff.
Yeah.
Working hard for it.
Been a long time without stuff, and now we're doing it.
Yeah. Ebbs and flows.
That's right.
All right. Tomorrow, I'm on the Terrible Takes comedy show, spitting the truth about Oprah.
And you're very, very prepared for this, right?
I'm more prepared now. I'm definitely more prepared now.
You have a whole 2 minutes?
You know what? Here's the thing. I don't have 10 minutes of jokes, but I got 10 minutes to talk about.
Of vitriol.
Of Oprah. Yeah, I can talk about
just do 10 on Oprah.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Do it.
Yeah. Well, I'll just go up there. I'll do a Kanye rant on
do
Oprah.
A Kanye rant on Oprah, and just,
how she's running the industry behind the scenes.
A doctor. I'm not going to say what kind of doctor, but an Oprah doctor.
All right, so I got that on Tuesday. Thursday, I am doing Craig Collins' show in Rock Hill, South Carolina. The Vault. Oh, wait, so the Vault, but that's Clover. I think South Carolina.
Oh, am I saying it wrong?
It's somewhere. No, it is the Vault, but you're right. It's not Rock Hill. It's somewhere in South Carolina.
Gotcha,
I think the channel's called Clover. Doing that one with Paul Snyder and Jesse Jones. Friday, I'm headlining Laugh at Lenny. Saturday, I am doing Don't Tell Comedy in Greensboro. Right?
Oh, yeah.
It's the 15th.
We're a bunch of working.
So. We're working, man.
Fucking comics. This is great.
Yeah. So, please check out any of those shows.
Yeah.
Any of our shows, wherever you are, come check us out. Again, Jordan Century, Mr. Williams Comedy, King Jason Allen. Follow the YouTube.
Follow us on YouTube. Subscribe.
Comment, like, all that.
Yeah. It's because it's picking up, guys.
Mash that subscribe button.
There's a lot more people who are watching it. We're getting a lot more views, and I think there's just we're excited about that.
I see. I see, and we have some plans that I'm not going to mention for how we're going to promote it on upcoming stuff we're doing. And I think we
got some big theater shows coming up with it.
We do. Can we talk about that yet?
Let's not yet. We'll talk about it shortly.
Okay. That was a good little. Cool. Let's be done.
Zoning out.